Hi everybody, Pastor Bernie here with Gail and our good friends Jason and Melissa Osborne. And we're at our Improving Communication in Your Marriage study tonight. We're really excited about that. We're on our back deck. But we wanted to give you a COVID update. Just recently we had a leadership meeting and we talked about what it looks like going forward into the fall for our worship time. As you know, we've been blessed with 14 beautiful Sundays and have been able to meet outdoors. And this Sunday, according to this morning's weather on the news, it looks like Sunday is going to be another beautiful day. So we thought it'd be great just to continue to go outside for as long as we can. Of course, I want to go to Thanksgiving, but I don't know if the other guys want to do that. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe we can do Sunday afternoon services in November and December. I don't know. But we're still in phase 2 in the States. So if we had to go indoors, we would have to wear face masks, and we could only have 25% of the capacity of our church in attendance. And so that would only be about 40 people. It's the same for Massachusetts, and maybe be the same for Rhode Island. So we're very limited in that way. We're praying about what it looks like going forward. We don't know if things will change in November or December, and we're actually looking for larger venues where maybe we can meet as a larger group, socially distanced and so forth. You guys are doing a great job. I like to see a little more distance between us, if you don't mind. I might bring my referee's whistle with me and start whistling personal foul and that sort of thing, but overall you guys are doing a great job. And so I'm going to turn it over to Gail now because she's got an announcement for you with the kids going back to school.
We have really loved having the kids outside for our Bible story time for the past probably 12 weeks, and we've really enjoyed it. I think the kids have too. But we did decide that since the kids are going back into their public arenas for school, many of them, that we would take the next couple of weeks off. So I just wanted to mention that. You guys are welcome to bring your kids to service. They can sit with you as opposed to coming over under the tent. We just thought that would be a safety measure just for the next couple of weeks.
Yep. And do you have any announcements for ladies?
Oh yeah, stay tuned. We'll be doing a ladies study, and we're going to do it both in person and Zoom, so you can choose how you'd like to participate. And the name of the study is Matchless. We'll be talking about the life and mission of Jesus. So stay tuned for details on that. It's starting in September.
Yeah, and anytime we're inside for whatever study we're doing or for a church service, we're going to be wearing masks at this time. So we have Jason and Melissa here, and they're on the front lines when it comes to all of this. Jason is the director of disease control at the Harrington Hospital, and Melissa is serving.
I serve the greater Manchester, East Hartford area as a paramedic. I'm also the infection control officer for about 300 EMTs and paramedics.
Okay, so Jason and Melissa, give us an update on COVID right now, where we are. I know you're in Massachusetts, where you work. You're in Connecticut where you work. But how are we doing in both states and locally here?
Do you want me to start with Connecticut? Yeah. So I'll start. Since we're in the pre-hospital arena before they get to where Jason is, Connecticut overall numbers are down. We have seen a couple spikes which were directly associated with some groups that were very, very close together in confined settings. Eastern Connecticut actually had one a couple weeks ago, and they traced it back to a specific party. And it was teenagers.
No!
So, I know. So, I sent my 2 little ones. Most of you guys know Josh likes to sit on the rock during service. 5 and 8 back to school. I can genuinely say I'm not worried about my children getting it. It is usually very minor in children, with the exception of a few cases that they've had. I'm more worried about my children's ability to spread it to those who are at risk. And unfortunately, because this is such a new virus, that risk is not studied. So please be kind to your teachers, especially your older teachers who are a little bit more at risk. Connecticut's numbers are down. We're doing a good job. We need to continue that and not get lax. I know we love outdoor services. I love it too. As you can see, Jason and I even differ a little bit on mask wearing in and outside. I'm all for it inside. Outside, I tend to be a little bit more lax. So, but if I do go back inside, it's mask all the time. I have to wear one all at work. I hate to say this, but we just still have to be patient. It's just too new a virus.
And Melissa, you talk about Josh being on the rock. I just picked up a good book it's called Coronavirus and Jesus by John Piper. And that's his theme throughout, is that the way through this pandemic is to be resting on the rock, Jesus Christ. So maybe Josh is trying to give us a good message.
There you go.
Jason, how about you?
So just I work as the emergency management director for Harrington Hospital, so I get to oversee a lot of different areas regarding the COVID and the COVID response. One of the biggest things is, we are still in phase 2, and the reason for that is, yes, some of the numbers are low, but they've had these little spikes, and just north of us, we've had some of those spikes. Right now, we're kind of in a lull. But one of the biggest things that we want people to realize, and we notice that some people don't like to wear masks. Nobody really likes to wear a mask. I haven't found anybody yet.
Yeah.
However, it has been proven that when we just simply talk, and especially more when we sing, those droplets that we have in our mouth that you can't even see start flowing and end up suspended in the air. And that's where the risk of infection, and stuff like that comes about. Those little droplets can get into your eyes, and oral mucosa, and then infect you. And like Melissa said, with children, we're not as worried about them getting it, but we're more worried about them spreading it. And one of the biggest ways to prevent that is by wearing that mask. My mask that I'm wearing now is taking any little droplets. Yes, can a couple get through? Absolutely, but not as many as if I didn't have the mask on. And that's where these infections are spreading. There was a church down in, I believe it was Tennessee, that one person was positive and ended up infecting 29 others. And that's what we don't want to see. Right now, we're in a good place. Hospitalizations are down and everything else. We are in a good place. We want to stay there. And as Melissa said, because this is so new, we just don't have the data either way, which direction this is going to go. And then compounded with the flu season, we just really want to make sure that, we're doing everything we can to protect not only ourselves, but each other. This particular disease, if you look at the numbers, statistically, it's about, for somebody in our elderly population more specifically, you are 20 to 40 times more likely to die of COVID than you are the flu. And those numbers are
Have been fact-checked.
Yeah, have been fact-checked by multiple sources in the CDC and the World Health Organization. So, and it's not meant to scare anybody, but it's meant to really show that there is importance in that social distancing and that masking, and frequent hand sanitizing and stuff like that. So,
Does anybody have any questions?
We take all challenges and comers.
Well,
because sometimes they make me think and have to go back and look too.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
Well, in conclusion, you can keep your Milky Ways at home now, because basically what Jason's saying is I can't sing anymore, which will be a hallelujah to everybody on a Sunday. Hey, thank you so much for spending time with us, and we look forward to seeing you this Sunday. God bless. Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you.